call the meeting to order. It is 6:38. What do we have for additions? You have none.
No.
Anybody else have any? Nothing? Let's see, review of minutes, June 17th. The first ones we should review. Yep.
I looked it over, I didn't see anything that jumped out at me.
Okay. Want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes for Tuesday, June 17th, 2025.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes appear to have it, they do have it. And then the special meeting from June 23rd, got the minutes right here.
I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes for Tuesday, June 23rd.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes appear to have it, they do have it. Minutes are approved from June 17th and June 23rd. Public comment. Are you public?
We are.
Okay. You're here for public comment, or are you here for a special item? Okay, all right, perfect.
No public comment.
What's that?
No public comment.
Well, I don't see any. Anybody up there, public? Nope, okay. The next item is discuss EECBG Dream subgrant agreement. So the Collective Wealth Foundation met the insurance requirement and asked the select board for signatures of the subgrant agreement. Anybody have any? That's all I remember about it was the insurance
We're
hold
just
up.
waiting for the insurance.
Yeah,
And now we have it,
okay,
so now it needs a signature.
yep. So we need a motion to authorize you or myself to sign. Is the thing ready to sign tonight?
Yep, ready to go.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see it right here. Yep. Perfect. So we'll sign that. Okay, so we need a motion to authorize either Jennifer or myself to sign this. Your initials are already on here, right? Somebody's are.
Yeah, I put initials for the required documentation.
Yeah. We might as well, since you've got initials all over the place, might as well authorize you to sign it. Correct? Seems like that would make sense.
I make a motion to authorize the administrative assistant to sign the Collective Wealth Foundation agreement.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes appear to have it, they do have it. So Jennifer will sign that. Thank you. 6:45 PM, we're catching right up. Discuss Komatsu excavator rental with option to purchase. I think that's probably why Guthrie's here.
Correct.
You have, okay, we have an equipment quote.
Yeah, so there's not really, I don't believe there's gonna be a motion involved in it, but, it's more of a heads up that the plan is to rent this machine as a trial to see how it works out for us. And if it works out as good as we're hoping it does, it would become a rental that would go towards the purchase. Of all the rental, up to 3 months could come off of the purchase price.
And as I understand it, the excavator is part of the capital plan this year.
Yeah. Well, the one we have is up for replacement according to the capital plan.
Correct.
Now, this is, it says rubber pads, so I assume this is not on wheels.
Correct.
It's a track machine,
Yes.
and you can put rubber pads on it.
It
On the-
has it on it currently. Yes.
Oh, it has them on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Blocks, yeah.
So how big is this machine compared to the one that we have?
The digging depth is about 2 feet less. The length of reach is a little bit less. It's a smaller machine, but once you're on tracks, it opens up your capabilities of being off the road a little bit more, and that's where you'll gain that distance back.
So it's
So-
not as heavy a machine, correct?
Correct. The
Yeah.
old machine is a 42,000-pound machine, and this one will be like 32, maybe 33 with the other bucket.
Yeah. So they're gonna give us 25 for the, old one, I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which isn't a long ways off from the going rate of a used one, to be totally honest, with similar hours.
Yeah,
I had suggested to him that maybe we should put that in an auction
I was wondering about that.
rather than accept the trade
I don't know what you
and,
get.
and see what they would do just to outright.
So the part with that we could make kind of interesting is if we are interested in buying this machine or any machine, which we are at some point, is we could run it through the auction as we did previously. We don't have to accept any bids on it. You can find out just what the general public thinks it's worth.
Right,
We can, if we hurried into that a little bit, I don't see why we couldn't do that shorter than the 3-month needed
Yeah.
to purchase.
right. I don't see why we wouldn't do that. There's no
There's
risk.
no downside.
Now, that machine is running okay. It just has that fault. What's the fault on it?
Yeah, so it has a pattern sensor failure.
Yeah,
And an overload, hydraulic overload sensor failure, which you can escape out of. And then
Right.
The only downfall we've had recently is the never-ending battle of hydraulic hoses.
yeah.
We
As the
got
machine ages, that always
put
happens.
3 working days on it, and out of 8 days total of working on it and operating it. We had 5 days of mechanical work and 3 days of operation.
Yeah, so it is time it went. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now how does that price fit in with the money that we have in the capital reserve put for this machine?
Capital reserve technically is a little bit like
Yeah, what's in the capital reserve right now for that
What's-
machine?
what's set aside in there would be 175,
Okay,
and I believe after rentals, I could be a little off on this. It would be if you took the full 3 months rental off, you'd just be just under 200. And then, like I say, if this is if we decide to go with a track machine instead of a wheeled machine, we would have to make the investment in the trailer at some point.
that's right, and that's, what did you tell me it was, 20,000 or something?
Yep, 21
Yeah.
90 was the trailer I thought would be best suited for us. That's
Right.
delivered to our doorstep at 21,990.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with replacing that rubber tired machine that we have now is the rubber tired machine is a lot more money.
Yes, your 175 would be like a down payment.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like a good idea to rent this machine. What's the rental cost for 3 months?
That's 7,000 a month. So if
7,000.
we decide we don't like it after the first month, we can just send it right back and say this is not for us.
All
It's
right,
wrong size, it doesn't work, whatever.
right. So what we probably should do is get the machine, try it out, and then if we're somewhat happy with it, then we probably ought to put the other one on the auction.
Do you think it's worth just putting the other one on the auction right
Say,
off?
why don't we just put it on?
Yeah, but what if we don't like that machine at all and you gotta use something?
So, but you don't.
Still
have
got to
to
get
accept-
replaced.
You
Yeah,
don't have to accept the bid from the auction.
yeah, it's true.
So I see no downside.
I believe it's a $35 loss if you don't take the bid.
Right, okay, put it on the auction then. And then rent this one, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little heavy on the cost, but I don't think you're gonna get away from that, but everything
I
costs.
think you'll be more than double that cost if you went with a direct replacement of what we have.
Yeah, and there is some downside to the rubber tired machine when you're using it. I mean, it doesn't get off the road at all, and, it's not appropriate for some applications.
That's
Where the
we've
track
done
machine's a lot more
we've done
versatile.
renting and some wheeling and dealing in the past 2 years, especially to
Yeah.
get jobs done. So we had a track machine available to do the jobs.
Yeah, right. Okay. So we'll put the other one on the auction block and rent this one and see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we don't need a motion to rent it, I don't believe.
I don't think
No.
so. Under
No.
the, yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna rent it right now.
Operating budget.
Yeah, we're just gonna rent it right now, see what happens. Okay. All right, the next item,
Hey,
discuss.
Seth, can we vote on some stuff if that's possible?
Let me see, we do have a curb cut application, which is the next item, and that,
Thank you.
we have to vote on that.
Thank you.
And also the town garage solar project, which is the next one.
Okay,
We
great.
have to vote on that.
Thank you.
The liquor license, we probably have to vote on that. So
Okay,
that's about it.
okay,
Just those
thank
three
you.
things. Is that correct?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
If the executive session has anything afterward.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know where that's,
right, that's gonna take some time now.
Yeah, and Seth, I'll be honest, Carl's not here. And I know that we just got them in the last day or two. I have not gone over I have not reviewed any of the material. I'm being honest.
So we won't vote on it. We may go into executive session just to look at them, but we
Okay.
won't vote on it tonight. So let's just do the next three items.
I think we put that on as we can be done by the 14th, so we're still within,
Yeah, well, that's gonna be tough to get it done by the 14th unless we have a special meeting.
I'm not saying we need
Yeah.
to take action by then, I'm just saying everything, because
Yeah, yeah.
not everything is done.
Okay, let's do the access curb cut application, because I know we need a, vote on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, curb cut application, should Clayton, locate 485 corner of Moon Road.
So that's what we put,
Yeah. Landowner, no culvert needed. All right. Anybody have any questions on that? Here's a map. Oh, it's right near Walbridge Road? So it's right near, oh, I see, North
on
Street.
North Street.
It's actually on North Street,
She's right at the corner.
right at the corner. That's a narrow road right there. I was just on it tonight, so it's like,
Yep.
okay. Okay, so it's 123 feet from the intersection, it looked like? Yeah, let's see,
I think it's further than that. I think it's 193.
93 feet. So it's down the road a little bit on the left. All
Yeah.
right, okay. Well, if you're happy with it, we're happy with it. How's
I'm
that?
happy with it.
I'll make a motion that we approve the curb cut for Selectboard.
We have a second on that?
Second,
Any further discussion on the curb cut? Not hearing any, all those in favor, please say aye.
aye.
Aye. It's approved. It appears it's approved, it is approved. And we gotta put the number on that, permit number, 25-033. Okay. All right, the next item is town garage solar project vendor selection. I met with Catamount Solar last week. I had some questions about their business, what's going on with them, et cetera, et cetera. Kevin came up and met with me, who's the owner, and he answered my questions well, to my satisfaction, so I move that we select Catamount Solar for the town garage project.
I'll
Anybody
second.
have any questions, suggestions about that? They are the low bidder, and they are in town, so that's very favorable. The only thing, I had some questions about service, but they're ramping up their service,
They
they've
are.
expanded.
Because that was the only question I had.
Yeah, no, their service is gonna be way better. They've gotten some employees from Sun Common, have left Sun Common.
Okay.
So Kevin's pretty optimistic about the future of their company. It's doubled in size to Catamount Solar, so
Good.
they have a better manager than they had, so, it was a good meeting. So I'm in favor of selecting them.
I'm gonna use them myself.
Yeah. Well, they're local, you know, and
Neighbors.
they're the neighbors, so it's a no-brainer. Anybody have any questions on that? Okay,
I'll make a motion that we accept the bid from Calumet Solar for the town garage project.
I'll second it.
all those in favor, please say aye.
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 They are, that is approved. The next one is the liquor license. Request to cater White Mountain Distillery LLC for Maple Roots Festival at Morse Farm, 7/26. Anybody have any questions on that?
I make a motion in favor of drinking.
Okay. Any further discussion about the liquor license?
I'll bring to that.
Okay,
I assume you made the motion, Scott?
he made the motion.
I'll second.
Second it. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Guys appear to have it, they do have it. Okay, we don't have anything else to vote on, Scott, so you can go bye-bye. That's what you'd like to do.
Thank you. I apologize. Thank you, guys.
That's all right.
See you later.
See you later,
Bye-bye.
bye. Treasury report, what do we have in here?
So,
Uh,
just the May financials.
yeah, I'm looking. Okay, financial report. Nothing remarkable. So right now, okay, so we finished off the budget year, June 30th. Now we're starting a new year. So this is July. So the budget surplus was 126. Oh, you still have some year-end entries. All right. So there will be some money to put towards the budget for this next year. We've already done the budget for the next year. So we just roll it over and reduce the tax rate by, yeah,
We voted on that
give,
last
yeah,
time.
I know.
So we're gonna do.
I'm just reviewing it. Huh?
Any surplus, what we always did in the past when I was here, was to roll over and reduce the tax rate and follow.
But sometimes you pre-spend it if there's some, to keep expenses in line from the year before. So sometimes if we haven't hauled the sand and the sand was in the year before, then we pre-spend it for the sand and blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, so is there anything to comment on, Jen, on the financials?
No, we just have the external auditors coming in
Yeah.
August. We're preparing for that.
Yeah. There's a lot in the town checking account, eh? Looks like. Special accounts, that's, is that where that money, the special accounts is invested money, correct? Yeah. But the general fund account has a lot of money in it.
I'm surprised that that hasn't been moved.
Is that because we have a bill coming up from the school? When's that bill due? 'Cause that's
That one's
usually-
been paid.
What's that?
The school bill has been paid. The special accounts are all those smaller accounts that all get, reported out during during the annual report.
He's talking about the checking general fund.
Yeah, it's the second line on the second page.
Oh, gotcha.
General fund.
You typically, by now, some of it's been moved.
I thought we paid a school bill not that long ago.
We did. We
Yeah.
just paid it. And that's why I was just curious.
It
about-
seems like there's a lot of money in that checking account.
Yeah, there is.
There is about $2 million that's invested right now too.
Yeah, the next
The next line down.
special accounts, that's invested, but we're getting the same, well, we're getting in the general savings, which there isn't much money in, we're getting 3.5. We're getting 3.10 interest on all those accounts. On the general fund and the special accounts, the same interest. So I guess it doesn't matter where it's at, as long as we're getting that interest rate. Cemetery CD is a little higher. All investments says at the bottom 4 to 5.03. Northfield Savings Bank, all investments. I wonder why there's not more money in that line. I'll have to ask Scott next time he's, right? Scott's been kind of in tune with that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Here it is. Northfield Savings Bank miscellaneous trust funds.
Myself, I just don't like seeing that much in a checking account.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that's working out. I'm gonna ask about that.
Remember that this is only through May 31st. It doesn't include anything in June.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't include you?
It doesn't include what I taken out for June,
Correct.
which,
That's-
okay,
That's probably why.
that's probably why that balance looks so big.
Yeah.
All right, anything to add to that, Jen, on the financials?
No,
Okay. All right, so that's it for the treasury report, I'm assuming?
yep,
So we have warrants, they're right here. Now, there's only 2 of us here to sign them, so we probably ought to,
Like you said.
Kyle says, I see Kyle right there. How do you want to handle that?
I guess,
Usually they authorize one member of the select board, myself, to sign the warrants if there's not 3 people to sign them. But you could do is have someone stop by to
I
sign.
was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Somebody could.
Why don't we just do it that way? You and I can review them, sign them, and then Scott can stop by or Carl. Yeah, that works. Okay. Did you want to start going over the administrative report, Jen? And today is, 7.
Sign this and go, is that?
yeah, or I could email it to you after, or do you wanna sign?
What's that?
The dream,
Oh, yeah.
okay,
You guys do your work.
That's right here. Right there. Yeah. Okay, let's see if you can keep crazy in there. Here you go.
okay. For the town administrator report, for the grand list, the listers lodged the grand list today.
Okay.
For the 2812 Route 2 house sale, we just received 2 addendums for the chair to sign. Moving the deal to a cash deal versus financing, and just your standard lead addendum.
Lead addendum, eh?
Yep.
What does that exactly mean? There's lead paint in there.
Right, but it basically releases us from liability.
That's what we need to do. Get
Right,
us out of that.
That's the event.
Okay. Okay, thanks for coming. Yeah,
Unless it's something different than I've seen.
you misspelled lightning again. What the heck? It's lightning, not lightning. Lightning road in Calais. Okay. It's lightning because it goes uphill. And they used to have to take stuff off the wagons, so the horses or oxen could pull up the hill. That's why they call it lightning. To lighten the load. Okay. The F-150 is a lightning, like lightning hits you.
Got it. So
Okay,
we ordered the truck today.
yeah, okay.
From McGee Ford, and then the vehicle's scheduled to be built the third week of October. It takes 5 to 7 weeks to get delivery. They assured us we will get it before the end of the year. For the town garage construction, so we'll get the full project scheduled this week. Sodom Pond culvert construction and Horn of the Moon culvert construction are both estimated to start soon. July for Sodom Pond, and for Horn of the Moon, estimated start date September 2nd. We'll get the box delivery September 22nd and completion estimated for October 2nd. That's it.
So I got a question on the Route 2 house sale. So he's not getting financing?
So it's a cash deal now.
So it's not contingent on financing?
Right, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Which is better for us.
Well, yeah, of course it is. Because I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, he had some questions about the flag, so we responded, and then we got these addendums, and
Huh,
so,
what the heck?
yeah. So it's moving forward.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I love it. Okay. Okay. Well, the addendum's right here. I gotta sign it, I assume. So what are we gonna do about the personnel matter? I mean, we don't have enough people here really to,
Carl's here.
what's that?
Carl's here.
Yeah, has he read,
I can remember.
where is he? Oh, right there, on the right?
Yep.
Has he read the personnel?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's not talking much.
Can you hear us? Think you're muted. You guys on our end?
I haven't read them either.
We got room.
Where are they? I don't see them here.
They are here. They were in an email.
Oh, yeah, I saw the email.
yeah, I printed.
Yeah.
If we wanted to go over my,
Yeah, right, right. Yeah,
I think it's worth, just worth. I
yeah,
don't have to take any action tonight.
yeah, we can't really anyway,
That's what I'm saying.
right. So, okay. All right, so the addendum, I'm gonna look it over, I'm gonna sign it. And if we're not gonna do the personnel reviews, we don't have anything else to do. Is that correct?
So you don't wanna go to executive session and just.
Well, I'm just thinking that we're gonna read them in our spare time. I mean, it's just, I guess Carl could be part of that executive session, we can go through them
Yeah,
if he's available.
Yeah, I could see his mouth moving, but there was nothing.
Nothing coming out.
I couldn't hear him, so.
I may have solved the audio problem. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we can go in executive session and if we've got copies, I mean, I'll read them as we go through them.
Yeah.
And Jen is here and she's the one that wrote them up, so it doesn't hurt to go through them now. We don't have to
We got
vote
the
on them.
ones that Guthrie wrote up.
Yeah, I mean, if we go in executive session, everyone's gonna be off there except for Carl.
Right,
Yes, and David Delcourt too.
We'll be on.
So. Okay, why don't we do it?
I'll make a motion, we go into executive session to discuss personnel matters.
Second.
Got it.
You second it, Kyle?
I did.
You did.
Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes appear to have, they do have it. Okay, we're out of executive session at 7:50. No action taken.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
Second,
Second. Carl seconded it. All those in
Correct.
favor, please.
Aye.
Aye.
aye.